Hello, good afternoon. Today we are going to learn about the functions of management. These are the 5 functions of management. First, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. First, planning. Planning is deciding in advance what is to be done in the future. Means what? At the start of any work, we first have to plan how that work is going to be done. The planning is deciding what is to do, how is to do, and when it is to do, and who is the person doing that thing. So, this planning bridges the gap from where we are and where we want to go. So, the planning makes the impossible things possible. So, at the start of any organization, first we have to plan for the things, whatever we are going to perform. Features of planning. Planning is oriented towards the future. Means what? Planning, it is the term which is related to the results which are happening in the future. So planning is a mental exercise. Whatever we are going to plan, that is planned in our mind. So it is the mental exercise which keeps us healthy and young. Planning involves the choices from the alternatives. Means what? When we are doing any type of planning, we are having a lots of alternatives. These alternatives gives us the choices for choosing the best way for our organization. Planning is a basic for all other functions. Means what? The other functions are performed later the planning. First we have to do the plan of execution for our organization. Next, it is a continuous function. Means it is not happening like that. First we plan and it will be run like our planning only. So, along with the working conditions also, we have to plan according to the situations, according to the present conditions. So, it is a continuous procedure which we have to be followed in the growth of organization. Planning is directed towards the efficiency. Means what? If we are having a proper planning, then the efficiency of the work will be greater. Then the steps involved in the planning. The steps involved in the planning. There are various steps involved in the planning. Advantages of the planning. It focuses attention to the desired objectives. Means what? What is our objective of the organization? It focuses the full attention on that objectives. Then it helps to minimize the risk. Then it improves the efficiency, it avoids the confusion, it encourages the innovation and creativity, it enables cooperation and group work, and it serves as a basics of the control. Then the limitations of the planning. Lack of accurate information, that is the first limitation of the planning. Means what? Whenever we are planning for something, then we have to collect the information regarding that thing surrounding to the us. But if there is a lack of accurate information, then the planning cannot be done properly. It is a time consuming process. It takes a lot of time to choose the alternative from the number of alternatives. Then unwillingness to the people changes. Means what? When we are planning for that thing, then we are considering the minds of the peoples working in the organization according to our view. But when the persons are working in the organization, then at that time there will be the number of views by the number of persons. So it is the unwillingness to the people changes. Then the external limitations, then means the political issues which arises at the time of execution of the plan. Then to overcome these limitations, first the top management support should be there so that we can come out with the better solution. Then better forecasting should be there. Developing a clear-cut objectives of the organization, then participation of the employees in the planning, and sound communication between the management and the employees. Overcoming the resistance to the changes, scientific planning and well-balanced keeping plans. These are the some overcoming options over the limitations. Then the second function of the management, that is organizing. First we will see the difference between organization and organizing. Organization is an identifiable group of people contributing to their efforts towards the attainment of the goal. Means the number of people comes together and they will form a group which will work for the attainment of the goals of the organization. That is known as the organization. And organizing, it is the process of defining and grouping the activities of the enterprise and establishing the authority relationships among them. Means what? Organizing, it is a process of defining and grouping the activities. Whatever the peoples are involving in the organization, the working of these peoples and the process for that working, it is known as a organizing. The steps in the organizing, first of all, identification and division of the work, departmentalization, assignment of the duties, establishing reporting relationship. These are the steps involved in the organizing. The first step, that is the identification and the division of the work. In the steps, the division of the work is done according to the work type, and that work type is identified and that is given to the proper workers which are trained in that situation. The departmentalization, that means according to the division of the work, the departmentalization is done. The separate departments are allocated for each and every work. Assignment of the duties means what? The workers are working in the organization. For each worker, we are assigning some duties and authorities. The specific duties and authorities are given to the specific workers so that they can work on the faster rate and with lot of efficiency. Establishing the reporting relationship means what? These are the various departments working together to form an organization. These all should be club up together with the reporting relationships. Means what? The one department should report to another department so that the communication will be better and there will be the growth of organization. The organization, the types of organization. First, the formal organization and the informal organization. These are the two types of organization. Formal organization. This formal organization means the intentional structure of the roles in a formally organized enterprise. The formal organization refers to the structure of well-defined jobs, each bearing a definite measure of authority, responsibility, and accountability. In the formal organization, each and every person is assigned to the duties, authorities, responsibilities, and relationship as prescribed by the top management. Means what? The formal organization is a structure developed intentionally to form an organized enterprise. The formal organization gives the roles and responsibilities for each and every person working in that organization. For each and every person working in the organization, the separate duties and authorities are allocated as per their education or as per their qualification. This is the formal organization. Advantages and disadvantages of formal organization. Advantages: it optimizes the use of resources, job satisfaction is there, and it motivates the employees and facilitates the management action. Disadvantages are: doesn't allow the flexibility in the working conditions. Also, it doesn't allow the long-term planning and it will give the limited scope for the creativity. Then, the informal organization. The informal organization means a network of interpersonal relationships that arise when a people associate with each other. The informal organization means a natural grouping of people in the work situation. Informal organization is a network of personal and social relations not established or required by the formal organization but arising spontaneously as the people associate with one another. Means what? The informal organization, it is not intentionally done. When the number of peoples come together to form an organization in the informal ways and the people associated with each other, then it is known as an informal organization. This informal organization, it is the network of persons and social relations. These are established by the informal ways. So it is known as the informal organization. The benefits of informal organization are: to the employee it benefits, it gives the job satisfaction, it earns sympathy, guidance and advice, gives help in a critical situation, atmosphere is favorable to research in build, social control on the members, and if the manager tries to misuse his powers, informal organization puts a check on him. And to the managers, benefits are: first, it reduces the burden. The manager is weak, the informal group come up with help, helps formal organization in realizing its objectives and the additional means of effective and quick communication. So these are the various benefits from the informal organization. The disadvantages are also there for the informal organization. The rumors spread in between the peoples working in the organization. It opposes the various changes coming with the time. The individual person's need may be unsatisfied. Members have to observe norms and values. Gives importance to the group relations which sometimes challenge the authority of the management, and group leader sometimes uses the group influence to promote his personal ends. So these are the some differences between the formal and informal organization. The basis of distinctions are given here. There are some types of organizations are also there: line and scalar organization, line and staff organization, functional organization, and the project organization. This is the line organization. The structure is given in the figure. It is the most oldest and simplest method or the type of organization. The authority flows from top to the bottom and also refers as a scalar and military organization. These are the some merits of the line organization. This is the simplest organization structure. Unity of command is also there, better discipline is also there, the fixed responsibilities are given to each and every person, flexibility is also there, and it will give the prompt decisions with the line organization. These are the some demerits of the line organizations. The second type of organization, that is the line and staff organization. The structure is given into the figure. There is some modifications in the line organizations made over the line and staff organization. Staff supervisors and staff specialists who are attached to the line authority, and there are two lines of authority which flow one time in the concern. So this is the structure of line and staff organization. These are the merits of line and staff organization: relief to the line of executives, expert advice, benefits of specialization, better coordination, benefits of research and development, training, and balanced decisions. These are the demerits of line and staff organization, that is the lack of understanding, lack of sound advice, line and staff conflicts, costly, assumptions of authority, and staff steals to the shoe. This is the third type of organization, that is the functional organization. The structure is given into the figure. The functional organization was suggested by the F.M. Taylor, who is the scientist working in the management field. The functional organization has been divided to put the specialist in the top position throughout the enterprise. Each functional area is put under the changes of functional specialist and he has got the authority to give all decisions regarding the function. The functional organization, the structure is given into the figure. These are the merits of functional organization, that is the specialization, effective control, efficiency, economy and expansion. These are the demerits of functional organization, that is the confusion, lack of coordination, difficulty in fixing responsibility, conflicts and costly. So, next to this, the next functions of management we will learn into the next video. Thank you.